I hire you to do something. I pay you $1. I sell it for two. Okay, and most people confuse that because they say, oh, but the cost of a product also includes raw materials and factories and so on and so forth. All of that is built by labor, right? So basically, labor goes and mines for the material, and then the material is sold for a little bit of margin. Then that material is turned into a machine. It's sold for a little bit of margin. Then that machine, and so on. Okay, there's always labor arbitrage. In a world where humanity's minds are being replaced by AIs, virtual AIs, okay, and humanity's power, strength, within 3 to 5 years' time, can be replaced by a robot, you really have to question how this world looks like. It could be the best world ever, and that's what I believe the utopia will look like. Because we were never made to wake up every morning and just, occupy 20 hours of our day with work, right? We're not made for that, but we've fit into that, system so well so far that we started to believe it's our life's purpose.
But we choose it. We willingly choose it. And if you give someone unlimited money, they still tend to go back to work or find something to occupy their time with.
They find something to occupy their time
Which
with.
is usually, for so many people, is building something, philanthropy, a
100%.
business.
So you build something. So between Sanad and I, Emma.love is not about making money. It's about finding true love relationships.
What is that? Sorry, just for context.
So
It's a business you're building, just for the audience context.
Yeah. So the idea here is, it might become a unicorn and be worth $1 billion, but neither I nor Sanad are interested. Okay, we're doing it because we can. Okay, and we're doing it because it can make a massive difference to the world.
And you have money, though.
It doesn't take that much money anymore to build anything in the world. This is labor arbitrage.
But to build something exceptional, it's still going to take a little bit more money than building something bad.
For the next few years.
So whoever has the capital to build something exceptional will end up winning.
So this is a very interesting understanding of freedom. Okay, this is the reason why we have the AI arms race. Okay, is that the one that owns the platform is going to be making all the money and keeping all the power. Think of it this way: when humanity started, the best hunter in the tribe could maybe feed the tribe for 3 to 4 more days. And as a reward, he gained the favor of multiple mates in the tribe. That's it. The top farmer in the tribe could feed the tribe for a season more. Okay, and as a result, they got estates and and mansions and so on. The best industrialist in a city could actually employ the whole city, could grow the GDP of their entire country, and as a result, they became millionaires in the 1920s. The best technologists now are billionaires. Now, what's the difference between them? The tool. The hunter only depended on their skills. And the automation, the entire automation he had was a spear. The farmer had way more automation, and the biggest automation was what? The soil. The soil did most of the work. The factory did most of the work. The network did most of the work. And so that incredible expansion of wealth and power, and as well, the incredible impact that something brings is entirely around the tool that automates. So who's going to own the tool? Who's going to own the digital soil, the AI soil? It's the platform owners.
And the platforms you're describing are things like OpenAI, Gemini, Grok, Claude.
These are interfaces to the platforms. The platforms are all of the tokens, all of the compute that is in the background, all of the methodology, the systems, the algorithms. That's the platform, the AI itself.
Yeah.
Grok is the interface to it. But
I think this is probably worth explaining in layman's terms to people that haven't built AI tools yet, because I think to the listener, they probably think that every AI company they're hearing of right now is building their own AI. Whereas actually what's happening is there is really 5, 6, 7 AI companies in the world. And when I built my AI application, I basically pay them for every time I use their AI. So if Stephen Bartlett builds an AI at stephenbartlettai.com, it's not that I've built my own I've trained my own model. really what I'm doing is I'm paying Sam Altman's ChatGPT every single time I do a call. I basically I do a search, or I use a token. And I think that's really important because most people don't understand that. Unless you've built AI, you think, oh, look, there's all these AI companies popping up. I've got this one for my email. I've got this one for my dating. I've got, no. They're pretty much, I would hazard a guess that they're probably all OpenAI at this point.
No, there are quite a few quite different characters and quite different.
But there's like 5 or 6.
There are 5 or 6 when it comes to language models.
Yeah.
Right. But interestingly, so yes, I should say yes to start. And then I should say, but there was an interesting twist with DeepSeek at the beginning of the year. So what DeepSeek did is they basically nullified the business model, if you want, in 2 ways. One is it was around a week or 2 after, Trump stood, with pride saying Stargate is the biggest investment project in the history, and it's $500 billion to build AI infrastructure, and SoftBank and Larry Ellison and Sam Altman were sitting, and so, beautiful picture. And then DeepSeek R3 comes out. It does the job for 1/30 of the cost, okay? And interestingly, is entirely open source and available as an edge AI. So that's really, really interesting, because there could be now, in the future, as the technology improves, the learning models will be massive.